Hi, I'm Phil Horne, top chef at HiFresh, and today I'm going to show you how to do fish and chips from your very own kitchen at home. The fish I'm using today is part of the catfish family. It's called Basa. It's from Southeast Asia. So with the fish and chips, we're going to just do our own breadcrumb. We're going to make a homemade tartar sauce, and instead of doing normal agria chips, I'm going to do some nice rosemary kumara potato. Now I've opted to keep the skin on the kumara here. You can peel it. This really is personal preference of what you want to do. So you're not going to get everything the same size on your kumara, but as long as you're looking to get the same kind of thickness all the way out, just to really ensure that you get that nice even cook. So our kumara's in. We're just going to add some rosemary, some salt, and a little bit of vegetable oil. So we're just going to give that a little mix now, and we're going to cook that for about 15 to 20 minutes on 220 degrees fan bake. While our chips are cooking, let's make our sauce. So for our tartar sauce, I've got roughly about 500 grams of mayonnaise here, about 50 grams of shallots, 35 grams of capers, and about 40 grams of gherkins. I've got a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, and I've got 10 grams of Lea and Perrins sauce. So Lea and Perrins in. Dijon mustard in. Now these are baby capers, so I really don't need to chop these up. If I was using big capers, I could finally chop them down and just give it a rough cut. But because these are babies, I'm just going to put it straight in. Slice our gherkin. Our gherkin has quite a nice little acidic taste to it, and it's basically a pickled cucumber. So it's been sat in a brine for several days. And our shallots in, just to give it a little bit of sweetness. And we're going to put a little squeeze of lemon juice in. So finally slice some parsley. So I'm just going to leave a little bit of my parsley aside because I'm going to put that through my breadcrumb for the fish. So our tartar sauce is ready. Let's move on to our fish. So this next stage of the fish is actually a really good part for you to get your kids involved. I always find that if I get my kids involved with cooking at home, they tend to eat more what's on the plate. So we have plain flour, eggs, and our panko breadcrumbs. I'm just going to add roughly around about 50 grams of Parmesan and the leftovers of our parsley. Just give that a good little mix. Season up our flour. And then just to make our egg wash, some nice little whisk, just to whisk the eggs together. Okay, so first off, Basa in the flour, just a nice little coat, both sides, then in our egg wash, and then on our breadcrumbs. And it really is as simple as that. We have our crumbed fish ready to go. So I'm going to repeat that process now with the remaining of our fish, and then we'll look at cooking. We've been cooking our chips for about 20 minutes now, so let's check them out. Probably good to come out. Okay, so our chips look good. Our sauce is ready to go. All we need to do now is cook our fish. So for our fish, we want a nice non-stick pan, medium to high heat. Just going to put a little bit of oil in there. Get a nice golden brown on both sides. This should probably take about 2 to 3 minutes each side. Okay, so we've been searing that for around about 2 to 3 minutes now. So we're just going to turn that over. Really happy with that, it's looking really nice. Okay, so we've given that another 2 to 3 minutes on that side. Just before I bring it out, I'm just going to put 5 grams of unsalted butter in. Once that's melted, then I'll bring it out. Then I'm just going to repeat the process with the remaining of our fish, and we can serve. Okay, so all our fish is cooked. The smell of that Parmesan crumb, it's amazing. It's really good. The rosemary kumara that's coming through, and that can just go on the table. 4 or 5 side plates. A very happy family. I know my kids would love this. It's one of my favorite dishes. Absolutely amazing. See you next time.